Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I bring you the first episode of RanK Up, how to get better at League of Legends. Each Friday I will release some tips and tricks, strategies and vital information around the game to help you improve as a player and help you to finally reach your desired rank. So feel free to like and subscribe so you don't miss anything I bring up to you in the future. But with no further ado, let's hop into our first tip: mentality or mental strength. And let's break this down into 3 parts. Before we look what's happening in the computer, what's happening on the screen, let's look what's happening in front of it. We should be clear that League of Legends is a video game. And video games are supposed to be fun. And fun is a great factor in being better at something. Of course, you can train yourself in being very good at something if you have enough discipline. But it is a lot more easier if you have fun along the way. Keeping that in mind, the second most important thing is set yourself some realistic goals. Of course, you may want to play an LCS one day, and nobody is telling you that you won't. But for now, if you are an Iron 3 player, for example, be more realistic. Set yourself a realistic goals and don't expect yourself to reach diamond within the next few weeks. Yes, I know, there have been people doing this in specific situations, but for the most of us, that won't work that way. Instead, give yourself a more realistic goal. Get yourself up in the next league. In this example, it will be Bronze League. This goal is much more realistic to achieve, and by that you are more motivated to achieve this. And you give yourself not so much pressure. Exactly that pressure is a really great tilt generator. To tilt in a video game is not what we want. You are going to be toxic, you are going to tilt, you are playing worse, and that's not what we are looking for in League of Legends. So number 1, put fun as the main part in your video game sessions. Number 2, don't set yourself too high goals. And number 3, don't set too high expectations in your teammates either. The only factor that we can control is our own game. And we have to make clear that no matter what you do, what you say or what you ping will give you the chance to control the playstyle of your teammates. Sure, pings can help in some situations. But let's be honest, we all have been in the situation that we ping our teammate on the top lane to be careful because our enemy lane has gone roaming. They ignored the ping and died. And then they blame us. A typical League of Legends thing. You can try to help your team by pinging, but in the most situations, they will be ignored, unfortunately. The same goes for chat messages. Sure, a smart conversation in Champ Select can influence your teammates' picks, but in the most cases, people will ignore what you are telling them. So what I'm trying to say is that you should focus on your own game. This is the part we can influence. And we should go, no matter what role we play, we should play every game our best game. Sure enough, in some games we will lose because an allied lane is feeding hard or a teammate is refusing to play as a team. But as I said, no matter what you say, you can't change it. So embrace the chaos. Accept the fact that you are the only consistent part in all of your games. And make sure that you are not the reason why your team loses. And if you are, take the blame, go ahead and work on that the next game will be better. We all make mistakes. We all make misplays each time. Allow yourself making these mistakes. And allow your allies making these mistakes. If they wouldn't do, they probably wouldn't be in that elo they even are. If you can make sure that you get these 3 points, fun in video games, realistic goals, and acceptance for you and your allies' mistakes are set correct in your mind, you will be much stronger and your win rate will increase pretty fast. That's for now. Thanks for watching. Cactus!